What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? It's Sunday Guy here, and welcome to the Monday Night Raw review results reactions for Monday Night Raw and the WWE Draft. This is the Monday Night Raw review for Monday, October 14th, 2019. Raw Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, Women's Champion WWE Women's Champion Becky Lynch defeated Charlotte Flair to earn the Raw's first draft pick of the night. We've seen Andrade defeated Ali, which Andrade was drafted to Raw. Andrade defeated Ali in a one-on-one matchup. The Viking Raiders defeated Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. The Viking Raiders, I gotta admit, will have a great run with the Raw Tag Team Championship, no doubt. Let's see what else we got. Alabaster Black was drafted to Raw. He defeated Eric Young in a one-on-one match last night. Ricochet versus Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin was drafted to Raw for SmackDown. We've seen a one-on-one match between them two. Ricochet defeats Shelton Benjamin 1-2-3. Braun Strowman and Tyson Fury signed their WWE contract for Crown Jewel. We've seen that last night, a confrontation, a standoff between them two, but they did sign their contract for Crown Jewel on the 31st. It will be Braun Strowman versus Tyson Fury, which I can't wait for. Another great match, another match for the night. We've seen Buddy Murphy defeat Cedric Alexander. I'm a big fan of Buddy Murphy. I like what he does in the ring. It's really great. Tag team match between Natalya. Natalya had to pick a mystery partner, and WWE Raw Women's Champions, the Kabuto Warriors versus Natalya, with Lacey Evans was her mystery partner. But the Kabuto Warriors ended up winning the match, defeating Natalya and Lacey Evans. And the main event of Raw was a segment which featured Seth Rollins going to the Firefly Funhouse. Seth Rollins was set to defend his Universal Championship against defeat Bray Wyatt at a Falls Count Anywhere match at WWE Crown Jewel. The Beast Slayer already striking the speculation after after vowing to take control of his destiny by finding Bray Wyatt, whoever he may be, but the champion struck to the heart. Seth Rollins burns down the Firefly Funhouse. Bray Wyatt was not there. Was not there, but he did. But Seth Rollins did light a match. He tore down the Firefly Funhouse. They lit a match and set the Firefly Funhouse on fire. That was the segment at the end of Raw last night. If y'all didn't see it. We're going to go all the results of the 2019 WWE Draft. Monday Night Raw, night 2, round 1, Seth Rollins was drafted to Raw. SmackDown, Brock Lesnar was drafted to SmackDown. Charlotte Flair was drafted to Raw. New Day was drafted to SmackDown. Andrade with Selena was drafted to Raw. Round 2, the Kabuto Warriors was drafted to Raw. SmackDown, Daniel Bryan was drafted to SmackDown. Rusev was drafted to Raw. SmackDown, Bayley was drafted to SmackDown, and Raw, Alabaster Black was drafted to Monday Night Raw. Round 3, Cedric Alexander was drafted to Raw. SmackDown, Shinsuke Nakamura was drafted to SmackDown. Ali was drafted to SmackDown, and Eric Rowan was drafted to Raw. Round 4, Buddy Murphy was drafted to Raw. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode drafted to SmackDown. Jinder Mahal was drafted to Raw. Carmella was drafted to SmackDown, and R-Truth was drafted to Raw. Round 5, Samoa Joe was drafted to Raw. Kajiri Tozawa was drafted to Raw. SmackDown, King Corbin was drafted to SmackDown. Seth Benjamin was drafted to Raw. Round 6, the final round, Rey Mysterio was drafted to Raw. Shorty Gable was drafted to SmackDown. Titus O'Neil was drafted to Raw. And Elias was drafted to SmackDown, and Liv Warrior was drafted to Raw. SmackDown night, round 1, Becky Lynch was drafted to Raw. Roman Reigns was drafted to SmackDown. OC was drafted to Raw. The Fiend Bray Wyatt was drafted to SmackDown, and Drew McIntyre was drafted to Raw. Round 2, Randy Orton was drafted to Raw. Sasha Banks was drafted to SmackDown. Ricochet was drafted to Raw. Braun Strowman was drafted to Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman was drafted to SmackDown. Raw, Bobby Lashley was drafted to Raw. Round 3, Alexa Bliss was drafted to Raw. Lacey Evans was drafted to SmackDown. Kevin Owens was drafted to Raw. The Revival was drafted to SmackDown. And Natalya was drafted to Raw. Round 4, the Viking Raiders were drafted to Raw. The Lucha House Party was drafted to SmackDown. Nikki Cross was drafted to Raw. Harry Bashiri was drafted to SmackDown. And the Street Profits was drafted to Raw. Well, that concludes my WWE Raw review results reactions for October the 14th, 2019. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel at Southern Guy right here on YouTube.com. Stay up to the latest what I post. I hope you enjoyed my results for Monday Night Raw and review, and the draft was also included in this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and have a great day. I'll talk to you later.